Hello and welcome to Mtandao Pro Web Designer. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to create a professional school management system. This school management system will enable you to do several things, which include to create and manage examination results, to manage attendance of your students, to manage the timetable, to manage the school finances, to send notifications to parents and students, and many more that we're going to learn in this video. So before we start creating this website, I would like to show you a quick demo of the school management system that we're going to create in this video. So our school management system is divided into two major sections. That is the front end section of the school management system and the back end section. So this is the front end section. So the front end section is the one that is visible to anyone who accesses your website. Then of course the back end section of the website is only accessible to the administrators and the teachers and other staff members of the school. So on the front end section, there are many things. As you can see, there's the homepage. This is a beautiful homepage. As you can see, you can add the name of your school here and a call to action button. As you can see, there's a button here, and when you click on that button, it will redirect you to another page. And on this page, you can add more information about your school. You can add information about your mission statement, your core values, the vision of the school, your philosophy, your address, and much more as you may wish. Then, as you can see, there are many pages. There's a beautiful navigation menu here. As you can see, there's the home page, there's the fee submission page. We shall come to that. Then there's the contact page. So the contact page is where you display information, the contact information about your school, the phone number, the email, the physical address, and so on. Then there's also the login page. So this is where students and parents can log in to view their dashboard. Then of course, as you can see, there are links to various social media platforms. There is the Twitter, Facebook, Instagrams, and you may add anyone else that you may wish. So going back to the home page, okay, you can see the home page has several sections. There's also a section here where you can add a video, maybe a virtual tour of your school. There are many other sections. You may add any section that you may wish. These are the languages or the subjects that you offer as a school, okay, and anything else that you may wish to add to this homepage. So what I would like us to do now, I would like us to look at what is in the fee submission page. So on the fee submission page, if a parent wants to pay school fees, so all they just need to do is to come here where you have the fee submission page. Then of course here the session will be selected for them, or they can select the current session. Then they can enter the class of the students. Let's say that the student is in year 10. Then they can enter the student's name or the student admission number. For example, the student's name, let's say, they can even type the first name, let's say Dalmas. Then when a parent clicks on search, that student will be displayed and all the information will be displayed here. So the admission number, the class, the section, the roll number, and they can click on view to view the fee invoices. So when you click on view, so this parent will be able to see that there is a payable amount of $50,000, and all they just need to do is to click on pay now. So when they click on pay now, there will be several options for paying. so they can enter the amount that they need to pay. Let's say they want to pay the entire amount, which is 50,000. Then they can select the payment method. So the ones which are available here is PayPal, and there's also bank account. So you can add many others depending on your location and your preferences. So let's say they want to pay via bank account. So all they just need to do is to pay the amount to this account number, and all they just need to do is to enter the transaction ID and also upload the receipt just as a proof of payment. So once they enter the transaction ID and they upload the receipt, they just need to click on proceed to pay now, and that amount will be received by the school finance officer, as we shall learn later on in this video. So that is all that is done on the front end of the website. So a parent can pay the fees via the front end of the website. Then a student or a parent can log in. Okay, so all they just need to do is to click on login. So here they'll be required to enter their login credentials. Let's say there's a student who wishes to log in. Okay, so all they just need to do is to log in. Okay, so once they log in, this is the student's dashboard. As you can see on this dashboard, there are many things that they can do. So number one thing is that all their information is provided here. All the information is provided there. Then, so once they are here, they can view the fee balances that they have, and they can even proceed to pay from here. They can pay from here. So the process is just the same as the one I was showing you on the other page. Then there's the fee structure, so they can click on that to check the fee structure. So currently it's not updated. Then there's the payment history. So once they make a payment, all that information will be available on that section. Then they can click on study materials. So on study materials, a teacher can upload some study materials that they would like to share with the students, and the student will be able to access them on the study material section. So as you can see, there is one study material that was uploaded by a teacher. So all they just need to do is to click on view. So when they click on view, they will see the title, the date when it was, the day that it was posted, and also if there's an attachment, they can download it. For example, if it's a PDF file, they can just click on it and they'll be able to get the study materials. As you can see, they will be able to download it. Then, so that is the study materials section. Then there's also the homework section. So when a teacher posts homework, a student can be able to receive that homework on this homework section. So all they just need to do, as you can see, there is homework that has been posted here, which is reciprocals. So they just need to click on view. So when they click on view, you can see there's an attachment. They can download that attachment. They can do the homework. So once they are done with the homework, they just need to submit the homework on the same section. As you can see, there is a submit homework option. So when they click on that button, they'll be able to submit the homework. They can choose the homework that they need to submit. If they are more than one, then they can even attach a document or a PDF file or an image or anything. Then they can also add some description or a comment. If maybe there was a question that was difficult for them, they can add that information here. And then once they are done, they just need to click on submit. And once they submit, the teacher who had uploaded the homework will be able to receive that homework from the student. Then there's also a notice board section. So a teacher or the school administrator may wish to share some information with all the students. So once that is done, the student can access that here. And also when it has been uploaded, the moment they log in into the dashboard, as I will show you later on in this video, that notice will be made clear enough so that the student can be able to check it out and do as the notice requires them to do. Then there are many sections. As you can see, there's the events section, there's the class timetable. So if they want to view the class timetable, okay, you can see the timetable here. They can be able to check that on Monday, on Tuesday, on Wednesday, when do they have which subject and what time. Okay. Then they can also check the exam timetable. Okay, they can check the exam timetable if it has been shared with them, or once it has been shared with them. Okay, they can check it out on that section. Then you can also check your exam results from this page. So as you can see, there's some results that have been published. So if they want to check the overall results, they can click on that, and here they will be able to check their results for all the subjects, and even they can go ahead and print it out by clicking on this link here. You can see print overall result. They can print it and or download it as a PDF file. Okay, so they can also check the results subject wise. Okay, there is the overall results and there is the subject wise results. So if they want to check how they did in various subjects, they can just click on here and they'll be able to check their individual subject results and any remarks from their teachers. Okay, so after exam results, they can also check the attendance. Maybe a parent wants to confirm whether the child has been attending classes. So all they just need to do is to click on attendance, and they can be able to view attendance of a particular month. For example, if they want to view the attendance of, let's say, November, okay, let's say they want to view the attendance of November 2022, so they just need to enter the month and then click on view attendance. So once they do that, so they will be presented an attendance sheet. So P is if they were present, A is absent, and so on. So the one that is only updated is for date 1 or 1st of November, but once it's updated, they will be able to check the attendance for the entire month. Okay, then students can also request a leave. Maybe they are sick or something and they need to request for leave. They can fill in this form. They can indicate whether they are leaving for a single day or it's for multiple days. They can enter the date and the reason why they need the leave, and then they can click on submit leave request, and that will be received by the class teacher or the office concerned. So that is a brief overview of the front end section of these websites. So as we said, the front end section is accessible to parents, to students, and other visitors who may wish to check out the services that your school offers. So the other section that we're going to do is the back-end section. So the back-end section is where we're going to do all the operations of the website. So designing the website, creating the system itself, and many other things which require you to be logged in to the back end of the website. But before we even do that, to create any kind of website, there are two basic things that you require. So you require a domain name, which is basically the name of your website. For example, the website of Google is Google, or rather the domain name of Google is google.com. The domain name of YouTube is youtube.com. So the domain name is simply the name of your website. And the other thing that you require is hosting. So hosting is a service that enables your website to be live, to be public, so that anyone all over the world can be able to access the website. So hosting is very important. So you need to acquire a very reliable hosting, because if it's a cheap and scrappy hosting, it's going to affect your website. It's going to be detrimental to your website. It will affect the speed of your website, the efficiency of your website, and so on. So you really need a professional and reliable hosting service provider. And there are many of them. There's GoDaddy, there's Hostinger, there's HostGator, there's TrueHost Cloud. There are very many. So it's upon you to choose the one that you prefer. But for this video, I'm going to show you how to purchase a domain name and hosting from TrueHost Cloud. I have been using it for a while, and I can confirm that it's a reliable web hosting provider. So you don't really have to worry about that. All you need to do is to go to the website, that is truehost.co.ke. And once you're on the website, you just need to go to domains. Okay, so just click on domain and then domain search. So here you're going to search for the available domain names. So here you can type the name of the domain that you wish to have. Let's say, for example, kingmaxschool.com. Okay, so then you click on search. So as you can see, it says congratulations, the domain is available. And as you can see, it goes for 1,000 shillings. Then if you want to change that domain name, there are many other domain name extensions. As you can see, kingmaxschool.net, .info, .africa, .online, and many others. Then the next thing that you need to do is just to click on add to cart. So when you add to cart, then you can click on checkout. Okay, so when you click on checkout, we need to add hosting. So as you can see here, it says no hosting, click to add. So you just need to click on that button so that you can add hosting. And as you can see, there are many hosting packages that are available. You can see there is TrueHost Silver, TrueHost Gold, TrueHost Platinum, and many others. TrueHost Unlimited hosting. So you can choose any one of them depending on your budget. But I prefer, for a start, you can go with the TrueHost Silver, which is marked featured. Okay, so it goes at 1,999 shillings per year. So you just click on order now. Then it asks you whether you're going to use the domain name that you had added, that is kingmaxschool.com. So just click on use. Okay. Then there are many other products that you can decide to include. So you can see there's this premium SSL certificate. So you can decide to add it. So it goes for 500 shillings. So when you update the cart, so when you click on continue, so the amount that you will be required to pay, or rather, so you can actually click on continue. So when you click on continue, we need to check the total amount that we have to pay. So you can see the order summary. You have the domain. The domain registration was 1,000. Then the TrueHost Silver, that's 1,499, and then plus and the SSL certificate, which was 500. So if you have a promo code, you can just enter it here and validate. But if you don't have one, all you just need to do is to click on checkout. So you just click on checkout, and you can proceed to enter your billing details. So you just need to fill in this form, your first name, your last name, your phone number, all the information that is required. Okay, then the domain registrant information. If you're the one who is purchasing the domain, you can just use the contact details that you have filled in the first form. Then you can select the payment method. There's M-Pesa, there's bank transfer, there's Airtel, there's PayPal, Visa, MasterCard, and so on. So you just need to select the one that is most suitable for you. And once you have filled in all those details correctly, you just need to tick mark this checkbox that you have read and agreed to the terms of service. Then you just need to click on this button, complete order, and by doing that you will have placed your order and you'll have purchased the domain name and the hosting. So what is going to happen, you're going to receive a very important email. So 2 emails actually. So one email is just a confirmation of your payment. They just tell you that they have received your payment and it's being processed. Then the other email is very important, and it's the one that contains information about your domain name. So most importantly, there will be a link to the control panel. Okay, so the control panel is where we're going to perform most of these operations related to our domain. So let me show you how it looks like. So these are the emails that I received from TrueHost Cloud. You can see there was this one here, which is invoice payment confirmation, domain registration confirmation, and then this one is the one that I'm talking about. It contains information or credentials, the login credentials to your control panel. So all you just need to do is to click on that email, then you use those details that will be there to log in, and also the link will be provided to log into the control panel. So let me do that quickly and show you how the control panel looks like. So this is how the control panel looks like. So once you log in, this is the page that you will be redirected to. So as you can see, it is divided into many sections. There's the domain section, then there's the metrics, the security section, and I want us to start by going to the security section. And what I want us to do here is to install the SSL certificate. So what the SSL certificate does is to make your site secure. For example, when you look at this small keypad lock here, when you click on it, it says connection is secure. So this is because of the SSL certificate. So sometimes you may need to install it manually. So to do that, you just need to go to where you have security, then click on SSL. Let's encrypt SSL. So once you go there, okay, so I have several domains and subdomains here, but since yours is just one, it will be just the domain name that you purchased. So all you just need to do is to go down here, to scroll down where you have issue a new certificate. Then you will have to select that domain name that you have registered. It will appear here. Then you just click on issue. So you issue the certificate. So I have already issued mine. That's why you can see that it's already installed. So once you do that, the status will change to installed. Okay, that's to mean that your website will be secure using that SSL certificate. So once you do that, the other thing that I want us to do is to install WordPress to our website. So what is WordPress? So WordPress is simply a software that is going to enable us build our website. Okay, so this website, we're not going to build it from scratch. We're going to use a software which is a very popular website. It's used by many people all over the world. It's known as WordPress. It's a software that enables us to develop our website. Okay, so it's easy. Anyone can use it, even if you're not a programmer, if you're not into coding. You can use this software which is known as WordPress to develop or create the website. So that is the one that we're going to use in this video. So the first thing that we need to do is to go to where you have Softacular's apps installer. Then you just need to click on WordPress. You just need to click on WordPress. So we're going to install WordPress. Okay, so what we're going to do here, we're going to click on install now. So just click on install now, and here you'll be required to fill in this form. So first you need to choose the domain. So of course it's automatically chosen, that is the domain name that you already purchased. Then where you have the directory, you can just leave it blank. Okay, you can just leave it blank. Then you can give a name of your website. So I'm going to name my website my school. So you can name your website as you wish. Then the site description, okay, we shall change this later, but then for now let me just name it as my school also. That's the description of the site. Then you need to create a username. Let me retain that admin. So what I will do is just to change the password. Okay, make sure it's a strong password. Then you can change the email. You can enter your personal email address. Okay, then you scroll down, then you see where you have email installation details to be sent to. So you can enter the same email address. So then you just click on install. So WordPress is going to be installed. Okay, there was some error. Let me see the error. Okay, so it says that an installation already exists. So I have already installed WordPress on that domain, so that's why it's giving this error. But for you, since it's the first time, you should be able to install it. So what I'm just going to do is to change the directory. So let me create another directory. Let me say, for example, school. Okay, so for yours, just leave it blank so that WordPress will be installed on the main domain. So mine is going to be installed in the directory because I have already installed WordPress on the main domain. Okay, so that was the reason why I was presented with that error information. So I think now it should work. So let me just click on install once again. Yes, so you can see that it's getting installed. Okay, and within just a few seconds the installation was successful. So you can see there are two links that have been provided. There is the link to your new website, and there is the link to the administrative end, or the admin end of your website. So just click on that link. That is the link to your website, and as you can see, so this is how your website currently looks. Okay, so that is the new look of your website. So we're going to modify it until we shall get this very beautiful website that I had showed you at the beginning of this video. So, but currently this is how your website looks like. So what I want us to do is to log in to the administrative end of your website. So all you just need to do is to add a slash, and then you type WP, then hyphen, then admin. So that is how to log in to the administrative end or the back end of your website. So when you just search this, you'll be presented with a form. So this form you will need to log in using the login credentials that you created when you are installing WordPress. So you just need to click on login. So you will be redirected to the WordPress admin dashboard. So this is the WordPress dashboard. So this is where we're going to perform all the operations, all the changes to websites. We shall do it from this dashboard. So, but before we do that, there are just a few settings that we need to do. So you can dismiss these notices. You can dismiss these notices. Actually, you can click on screen options. Then you can untick. You can uncheck these boxes so that the WordPress dashboard will not be loaded with too much information like that. Then the next thing that we need to do is to go to where you have so on the left side you can see where you have plugins. So just go to where you have plugins, click on plugins. There will be already plugins that have been installed on your website. They are always automatically installed by WordPress. So all you can do is to check all of them. You can tick mark those checkboxes, and then you click on bulk actions and delete them. Okay, so we need to actually, let's first deactivate them and then click on apply. And then once you deactivate them, you can tick mark them again, then click on bulk actions and then delete. So we need to delete those plugins. So actually a plugin is just a software that adds a given functionality to your website. Okay, we're going to learn more about it. So the next thing that we need to do is we need to go to where we have pages, then click on pages. There will be some default pages that will be already created. So you just need to click on this checkbox, then click on bulk actions and then move to trash, then click on apply. So we're going to delete those pages. We shall create new pages. So those were just default pages that were created by WordPress. So the other thing that we're going to do, I want us to install a few plugins. So the first very important plugin that we're going to install, so just hover on plugins, then click on add new. So we're going to install another plugin, security plugin, that is SSL. So just click on SSL, and then you're going to have a number of SSL plugins that will be displayed there. So you just need to install this one. Click on really simple SSL. Really simple SSL. You can see it has 5 million plus active installations, and it has a very high rating. So you just need to click on install now. Okay, so okay, it has been installed. We shall activate it later together with other plugins. So the other plugin that we're going to install is known as WooCommerce. So WooCommerce plugin is the one that gives our website the functionality of being able to accept payments, to make payments, because our system will require or will be receiving money and even paying money. So this is the plugin that will enable us create payment methods and so on. So it's known as WooCommerce, and here it says WooCommerce by Automatic, so that is the one that we need. It has 5 million plus active installation, and as you can see, it has a good rating. So you just need to click on install now. Okay, so okay, so you can see it has been installed now. So I want us to activate those two first. Okay, so let's activate them. So you just need to click on installed plugins. So click on all the two plugins, then bulk actions, click on activate, then you click on apply. So that will activate the two plugins. Then so there's some information that we need to fill in concerning the SSL certificate. Okay, so just close this. Okay, so we need to activate the SSL. So you can cancel these notifications. Just cancel these notifications, all of them. Just cancel them. Okay. Then the other thing that you need to do is to click on activate SSL. So when you click on activate SSL, all you just need to do is to click on this button again, activate SSL. Okay, and you can see it says SSL has been activated. So you just need to, okay, you can actually dismiss these notices, just dismiss them. Then you can cancel, you can also dismiss these notices, just dismiss all of them. Okay, so not all the features have been added because we are using the free version of SSL. But if you want to use the pro version, you can just click on Go Pro and you can purchase it. But I think the free one is enough. So our site is secure. So the other thing that you're going to do is we're going to go to where you have appearance. So when you hover on appearance, you can see we have themes. So just click on themes. So a theme is basically a software that gives our website the look or the, okay, when you hover on my school here, then you click on visit site. So this is how your site looks like. Okay, so a theme will change the outlook of this, or the appearance of this website, and as you can see, this appearance is because of this theme that is currently installed, which is the 2022 theme. Okay, let me go back to appearance themes. So that appearance is because of, actually it's the 2023 theme. So we need to add a new theme. What we're going to do, just click on add new. Then we're going to add a theme. We're going to install a theme that is known as Astra. So just click on, type Astra, A-S-T-R-A. So Astra theme, this one here. So we're going to install Astra theme. Okay. Okay, so you can see it has been installed. Then you just need to click on activate. So we're going to activate it. Okay. So it has been activated. So once it has been activated, we can delete the other themes. Okay, we can delete the other themes so that we only have one theme that is installed. So to delete this one, the 2022 theme, you just need to click on theme details and then delete. You click on delete, then you can click on OK to confirm. Then you can do the same to the 2023 theme. Just click on delete theme. Then the 2022, okay, you just need to click on delete. Okay, and as you can see now, we only have one theme that is installed on our site. Then the next thing that we're going to do, again on appearance, you can see where you have Astra options. So just click on Astra options. Okay, so when you click on Astra options, we're going to install what we call the Astra starter templates. So there are already made templates that we're going to use. So there's no need of designing it from scratch. We can just use a beautiful ready-made template and then we can modify it. That is to give the site the appearance that we need. So all you just need to do is to click on install importer plugin. There's a plugin that it's going to be installed. So let's wait for it to install and activate. Okay, so when it has been activated, you will see an option that has been added here, that is starter templates. Okay, when you go to appearance, you can see starter templates. So when you click on starter templates, okay, so when you click on starter templates, okay, we are going to install the starter templates. So when you are there, just click on build your website now. Then you select the page builder that we're going to use. So the page builder that we're going to use is actually known as Elementor. So you just need to click on Elementor. So once you click on Elementor, you can see there are many sites that you can see here. So all these are pre-made websites that we're going to use. So we're going to select the one that is most suitable for our site. So all we need to do is to scroll up to where we have search for starter templates. Then once you're there, all you just need to do is to type school. Just search for school, because we are building a school website. So we need the one that has the school features. Okay, so some of them are premium, that means you have to pay for them, and some of them are free. So we are just going to use the free one. Okay, so these ones, most of them are premium, but you can see that here there's a free one. Okay, here there's a free one, this one here. Okay, so all you just need to do is to click on it. So once you click on it, so you can see a preview of the website. So this was the exact same website that I showed you when we were starting this tutorial. So all we just need to do on the left side, just scroll down and then click on skip and continue. So you just skip that process of updating the logo, the fonts, just skip that, then you just click on continue. So there's a small form that we need to fill, so we can complete the form. So your first name, okay, your email, then you can say whether you are a beginner, an intermediate, or an expert. You can say you are an intermediate. Then you're building a website for, is it for yourself, is it for your client? You can say it's for yourself. Then all you just need to do is to click on submit and build my website. Okay, so let's wait as it's being installed. So it's going to install all the required themes, all the required plugins, the forms, and everything that is associated with that theme. So let's give it a few seconds or a few minutes to finish installing. Okay, you can see all is done. It says congratulations, your website is ready, and it just took 38 seconds to build. So just click on view your website. Okay, so and as you can see, this is the new look of your website. So actually, if you log out of the admin dashboard and then you type the domain name of your website, okay, when you type the domain name of your website and then you click on enter, like this, so okay, yes, okay, mine was /school, so okay, sorry, let me check where the mistake is. Okay, so actually it is, you see, I have many installations, WordPress installations, so I just made a mistake. So the current one that we're using is this one. So when you click enter, so you can see that is the new look of your website. So that is how your website looks like, and you can see it's very beautiful. We have made it without doing any coding, without doing any programming. So all we're just going to do is to edit. You can change the title to the one that you like, and we can do a few changes here and there. So that is going to be the front end. So we shall just do some changes to the front end. Then the bulk of the work is now on the back end, the admin dashboard. So all you just need to do is to click on /wp-admin to go back to the WordPress dashboard. Okay, then you can log in. Okay, so what I want us to do now is to edit the front end section of our website, and we're going to edit it using Elementor. So as I told you earlier, Elementor is a page builder. As you can see, when you look at your dashboard, you can see a new item that is Elementor. So this is a page builder that enables us to build pages of the website, to edit pages, and so on. So what you're going to do, we need to go to the pages section, and as you can see, there are many pages that were added. These were added because of the plugins that we installed, like the WooCommerce plugin. So these pages that you can see, cart page, checkout page, my account, all those are pages that were added due to that plugin, the WooCommerce plugin. Then this page, academics, is there any other? Academics, activities. Those are pages that were added as a result of the theme, the Astra theme that we installed. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to edit the home page. So when you look at the pages, there's a page that is named home, front page, Elementor. So all you just need to do is to click on edit with Elementor. So we're going to edit the home page. Okay, so this is how it looks like. So as you can see here, we can edit any part of this website. For example, if we want to change the background image from this one to another one, all you just need to do is to click on this section. So when you select this section, it selects the entire section. Okay, then you just go to where you have style. Okay, and as you can see here, you have an option of changing the image. So you can change the image, you can remove the image if you don't want, you can add another background instead of a photo. You can add a video as the background, you can add a slideshow as the background, whichever one that you choose. So I'm just going to go with the classic one, and let me retain the image. But if you need to change the image, you just need to choose another image. Okay, then to edit the title, so to change the title, and if you want to enter the name of your school, so I can change this to let's say King Max Homeschool. Okay, you can change the font, you can change the alignment if you want it to be at the center, if you want it to be on the right, on the left, whichever, however you wish it to be. So the other thing, on this button, we can edit the button, then we can link it to the about page of the website. So we can do this. So let's update this first, and then let's view it. So as you can see, there's this small button here which says preview changes. So when you click on it, okay, so this is how it looks like. So then we can go back to the dashboard, or actually let's go back to the site. So when you go to the about page, okay, so we want to link this button, the home, the button on the home page, the call to action button, this one, our academics, we want to link it to the about page. So all we just need to do is to get the URL of the about page. So all you just need to do is to copy that link. Then we go back to the home page, click on edit with Elementor. Okay, then okay, let's wait for it to load. Okay, so you click on the button, then where you have the link, you just need to paste that link. You just need to paste that link there and then click on update. So when a person clicks on that button, our academics button, they will be redirected to the about section and they can be able to read more about your school. So you can change any of these sections. As you can see, when you hover on any section, there is a small pen there, which is an option for editing. So you can edit any part of this website. This video, okay, let me show you how to link this to a video. So all you just need to do is to click on this section, click on edit section, then go to style, then you need to select the background. So the background has been selected to video. So all you just need to do is to paste the link of the link to the video here. So it can be a YouTube video. You can upload the video to YouTube. Then you can copy the link from YouTube and paste it here. So when you paste it here, you can select the preview, how long you want the preview. If you want there to be a preview, you can select the time that you want it to play, for how many seconds you want it to play, whether you want it to play once, whether you want it to play on mobile as well. You can select all those options as you wish. Okay, so you can edit that. Then all these sections you can edit. You can remove a section that you don't want. Let's say, for example, you don't want this section. So you can see this option here. It says delete section. You just click on it and it will delete that section. The other thing that I want us to do, I want to show you how to do, is to edit the menu. So you cannot edit the menu from Elementor. So to edit the menu, this is what we do. So let's go back to the dashboard. So just click on that button, then just log into the dashboard. Okay, so to edit the menu, so all you just need to do is to go to where you have appearance, then customize. Okay, customize, and then okay, you're going to select a header builder. So you can see these options. Just click on header builder. So header builder is where we're going to edit the menu from. So you can see this header builder has three sections. There is the logo. This is the logo. If you want to change the logo, you just need to click on it. Okay, actually you just need to click on this part here, site title and logo. Then you'll have the option to change the logo. If you want to remove the logo, you can remove it. If you want to change the logo, you just click on change logo and you can upload a new logo. Then this is the primary menu. I'll show you how to edit that because we shall add some pages. We can remove some pages. I'll show you how to do that. But for this section here, the social media section, so you just need to click on social. Then you can see there is a link. There is Twitter, there is Facebook, there is Instagram. So you can add more. It's not only restricted to those three. If you want to add another one, you just need to click on add social icon, and then you can enter the link. Okay, like for example, the Twitter, when you just click on it, you can enter the URL to your Twitter account. You can just paste it here, Okay, then you can do the same for Facebook. You just need to paste the link to your Facebook page there, and so on. And also for Instagram and any other icon that you may wish. Okay, so once you're done with that, you just need to click on publish. So that is how to edit the logo and the social icons there. Then the other thing, let me show you how to edit this, how to remove an item from the navigation menu, how to add a new item. So just cancel here. Then just go back to appearance. Then when you hover on appearance, just click on menus. Just click on menus. Okay, so when you click on menus, these are the items on the menu. There's home, there's about, there's academics, there's activities and contact, in that order. So if you want to remove a page, for example, you don't want this activities page, okay, you can just remove it. Okay, if you want to add a new section, or if you want to add a page to the navigation menu, as you can see here, there are more pages. There's checkout, there's my account, but we don't need those pages on the menu. So you just add the ones that are important to the menu. So let's remain with these 4, or you could even remove the academics one. Let's remove the academics item. Let's be left with only those 3. Then we shall add another one. I'll show you how to add another one. So once you're done with that, you just need to click on save menu. Save menu. Then I want to show you how to edit the footer menu, or the footer of the website. So when you go down here, you can see there is a footer. Okay, so to edit this footer, what we just need to do is to go back to the dashboard. Go back to the dashboard, then we go to appearance, then customize, and then we go to footer builder. So just scroll down to where you have footer builder. You can see footer builder here. So this footer has been divided into many sections. There's widget 1, widget 2, widget 3, 4. There's footer menu, there are the social icons, there's the copyright information. If you want to edit this one, for example, okay, so when you click here, it's going to edit this section. Okay, so it says welcome back to block widgets. Okay, just click on got it. Okay, so okay, let's see what's here. Oh yeah, so this is the logo. So if you want to change it, you can remove it from here. Then there's also, okay, let's say we want to remove it. Okay, so you can replace image or completely remove it. Okay, let's see. Okay, so if you don't want the logo here, you just need to cancel this widget. So you remove element from the grid. Okay, so that will remove the menu. Okay, once we update it, you will see it. Then let's say if you want to edit this, just click on this widget. Okay, the Champion School Texas. We can change that to okay, we can change this to King Max Homeschool. Okay, King Max Homeschool. Okay, we can change this one also. You can change the address to the one that you prefer. Okay, you can change if you want to edit this part, main office, and you type in something else. You just need to click on widget 2 and you can be able to edit. So instead of main office, you can change that to something that you wish. Then attendance, you can just click on widget 3. So when you click on widget 3, you'll be able to edit that section. You can click on it, you can remove the word attendance, you can replace it with what you wish. Then down here where you have the footer menu, you can change that to what you want, or you can remove it if you don't like it. Then the social icons, you can keep them or you can remove them. Then there's the copyright information. You just click on it. Then you can change. If you don't want it to be in this format, you can change to the one you want. Okay, but it will the way it's set here, it will automatically read the year, the site title, and powered by the site title. So for example, if your site title was King Mark's Homeschool, the information that will be there on the copyright section will be powered by King Mark's Homeschool. Okay, so there's no need of changing that, so we can keep that. Then after you're done with editing the footer, all you just need to do is to click on publish. So when you click on publish, you can cancel. Okay, just cancel, just close that page, and then you can visit the site once more to check if the changes that we made have been done. As you can see here, we changed what was there before. We removed the logo, so that is how to edit the footer. Okay, so we are now done with editing the front end section. So by now I believe you can do it by yourself. You can edit it the way you want. You can edit any section using Elementor as I have shown you. So what we're going to do now, we're going to log in back to the dashboard, and now I want us to give this website the school management functionality, the functionality that will enable us do all the activities that I had shown you when we were starting the video. Receive finances, create the student's account, the teacher's account, parent's account, and so on. What we are going to do now is to install a new plugin. So this plugin that we're going to install is not a free plugin, but it goes at a cheap price, and it has actually very many good features, as I'm going to show you. So before we actually install that plugin, so let me show you how we get the plugin. So on a new tab, you can type codecanyon.net. I'm also going to share the link with you on the description of this video. So once we're here, we're going to search for this plugin. So just search for school management. So school management in WordPress. Okay, so there are many plugins, but the one that we're interested in is this one. So school management by WebLiza. It goes for $49 US. So $49 US is an affordable amount, given the fact that this plugin comes with a ton of different features that are going to make the school management system be very professional and be up to date with all the essential features that a professional school management system should have. So $49 is quite affordable, given the fact that there are very many features and many benefits that you get, including support. Yeah, in case you encounter challenges with the plugin, then there's always free support. I think up to 6 months. Okay, so to purchase this plugin, so you just need to click on it. So when you click on it, you can add to cart. Okay, so you just click on add to cart. So once it has been added to cart, so you can click on go to checkout. So here you will be required to enter your billing details. Okay, So once you enter your billing details, you just click on create account and continue. And by doing that, you will have purchased the plugin. And once you purchase the plugin, you can now log in and download the plugin. So once you have purchased it, you'll just come back and click on sign in. Okay, so when you sign in, okay, so I already have the account and the plugin. Okay, so okay, let me sign in again. Okay, yes, so I have actually signed in. So I have already downloaded I already purchased the plugin. So once you purchase yours, if you want to download it, you just hover on the profile, and then you go to where you have downloads. So when you go to where you have downloads, you'll see the plugin that you just purchased is ready for download. So you just click on download and then click on all files and documentation. Okay, and your download is going to start immediately, as you can see. So the plugin is being downloaded. So let's give it a few seconds. Okay, it's almost done. Let's wait for it to finish. Okay, and there we are. So it's now downloaded. So all we just need to do is to view the file. So when you go to downloads, okay, you'll see that the file has been downloaded. So it's a zip file. It's a zip file. So you just click on it, then right click, and then click on extract all. So we need to extract the folder. Okay, so it's going to be extracted here, as you can see. So once you extract it, you just need to go back to your WordPress dashboard. So when you go to your WordPress dashboard, so you need to go to where you have, okay, let me cancel this. You need to go to where you have plugins. Okay, so plugins, add new. So we're going to install that plugin, but we're going to use the option of upload plugin because you have downloaded it. So you just click on choose file, then in the folder that we extracted, that is school management. So you need to open that folder, and then you'll see this zip folder here, School Management Pro version 10.1.5. Okay, so you just need to click on it and then open. So once you select it, you just need to click on install now. So the plugin is going to get installed. So let's wait for it to get installed. Okay, so the plugin is getting installed, and it has actually been installed. So you just need to click on activate plugin. Okay. Okay, so the plugin has been activated. So once the plugin has been activated, on the dashboard on the left, you can see there is a new option that has been added, a new item. So school management. So just click on it, school management. So but before we use it, you need to enter the license key. So the license key. So to get your license key, so you just need to go back to code Kenyon, and then to get the purchase code, all you just need to do is to go to where you have. Okay, so actually you need to click on it. So just click on the plugin, and as you can see, you will find so on this option you can see support. So you just need to click on it, support, and then when you scroll down, you're going to get your purchase code. Okay, so this is your purchase code. So all you just need to do is to copy that purchase code. Once you copy the purchase code, you need to paste it here. So the license key, you need to paste it there, and then you click on activate. So once you click on activate, it's going to activate the plugin, and you can now go back to the dashboard and continue with creating the system. So as you can see, there are many other options that have been added here. So you can see SM School, SM Academic, SM Student, SM Administrator, SM Accounting, SM Examination, SM Library, SM Transport, SM Hostel. So all those things that you can do with that system. You can manage academics, the student information, the administrator, accounts, examination, library, transport, hostel. The first thing that we need to do is to create a school. Okay, so to create a school, you just need to go to where you have school management. So when you click on school management, so by default there will be a school that is created for you, which is just named default school. And as you can see, there's nothing about that school that is updated. There are 0 classes, 0 sections, 0 students, 0 inquiries. Everything is just 0. So how do we do this? So the first thing that we do is to edit the school. You can change the name, the title of the school. So to do that, you just need to go to school management. Okay, you hover on school management, then click on schools. Okay, then you will have an option of editing this school. Okay, and by the way, it's good to mention that you can manage more than one school with this system. So but since we're just going to manage one school for this video, you just need to edit the one that is already there. But if there are other schools that you need to manage, you can just click on add new school, and you can be able to add information about that school. But for now, let's edit this one that is already there. So instead of the school name as default school, let me change it to King Max School. Okay, you can enter the phone number of the school. Okay, that's just a random number. Yeah, you can enter the school email address. Okay, kingmax at gmail.com. Okay, just a random email address. Then the physical address, you can just enter the school address. Then the other information, you can leave it blank. For example, the admission the admission prefix. If you want to start admission from a given admission number, let's say you want the admission number of the students to start from 10,000. So when the student registers from the front end section of the website, this admission number will be auto-generated starting with 10,000. So the next one will be 10,001, 10,002, and so on. Okay, so once you're done with that, all you just need to do is to click on update school. So once you update school, so the school has been created. So when you go to dashboard, okay, then you click on the school. As you can see now, the name of the school has been changed to King Max School. So the remaining thing is now to add classes, add sections, and so on. So the first thing that you're going to do is to create classes. So to do that, you just need to go to where you have school management, then classes. Okay, so here there will be default classes that have been created, so you can edit them. For example, let's say you want to use another naming. Instead of first, second, third, you want to change it to year 1, year 2, year 3, or grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, and so on. So you can do this. You can start with, instead of first, you can edit it to let's say year 1. Okay, let's say year 1. Then click on update school. Then we go back. Okay, we go back to instead of second, let's change it to year 2. Okay, year 2, then click on update class. Then we go back. Then instead of third, you can change it to year 3. So let's have year 3. Then click on update class. Then go back there. Then we do the same for all of them. Okay. So year 5. Okay. Okay, we go back. Oh, sorry, I skipped year 4. So this should be year 4. Okay. So let's say our school is just a primary school. So let's say it goes up to year 6. So let me just do it up to year 6. And then we shall remove the others. So let's edit year 5. Year 5 like that. Click on update. Then go back. Okay, then year 6. Okay, update class. Then you can go back. So so let's say the school is just a primary school. So what we're going to do, we're going to go back to where you have a dashboard. Then we need to assign those classes to the school. So all you just need to do is to click on assign classes. So we're going to select the classes that we want to assign. So we can just select year 1, year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5, year 6. Or if your school has all these other classes, you can just select all of them. Then you just need to click on assign classes. So these classes are going to be assigned to your school, as you can see. So the other thing that we need to do is to manage sections, to create sections. So to do that, you need to go to where you have SM Academic. So when you hover on SM Academic, you can see class sections. So you just need to click on class sections so that we can create sections to various classes. Let's say, for example, for year 6, there is year 6A and year 6B. For year 5, there is year 5A, year 5B, and so on. So that is what we mean by sections. So by default, there will be just one section that is created. So for example, when you click on year 6, manage, there will be one default section, that is section A, which is created. So if you want to add another section, you can just enter it here. Let's say section B. Okay, so you click on add new section. So then you can do the same to the other classes if they have more than one sections. Let's say year 5 also has 2 sections. Okay, let's say it has A and B. So by default, there will be a section A that is created. Or you can even edit it. If you don't want A, you can change it to something else. Maybe year 5 red, year 5 blue. Okay, depending on the way you want. So you can add a new section. Let's say year 5B. Then just need to click on add section. So the other thing that we are going to do is to create an account for the teacher. So how can we create an account for the teacher? So because for us to perform other activities like assigning, creating subjects, creating timetable, examination, we need to have a teacher's account because most of that work will be done by the teacher. So to create a teacher's account, the first thing we need to do is to create a role called a teacher. So to do that, we just go to where we have SM Administrator. So when you hover on SM Administrator, you just need to click on roles. So once we are there, we're going to click on add new role, and we're going to name that role as teacher. Then we're going to select the permissions that we're going to give to the teacher. So what can the teacher do? So the teacher cannot manage inquiries, cannot manage admissions. The teacher can manage students. The teacher cannot delete students, cannot remove staff. The teacher can promote students. The teacher cannot transfer students, can manage certificates, can manage classes and sections, cannot delete sections, can view timetable, can manage timetable, can manage subjects, can manage student attendance, cannot manage staff attendance, can manage student leaves, manage homework, manage study materials, manage live classes, cannot manage library, so that will be the work of the librarian. Manage transport, cannot manage transport, that will be the work of the person in charge of transport. We shall create an account for them. Then manage notice board, they can post notices to students and parents. They can manage events, they can manage exams. They cannot manage anything related to money, so that's the work of the accountant. So I think those are the only permissions that we're going to give to the teacher. So we just need to click on add new role. So once we have created the role, so we can now create an account for the teacher. So we just need to go to we need to go back to SM administrator, then go to where you have staff list. Okay, so click on staff list. Then you can click on add new staff. So when you click on add new staff, we can enter the name of the teacher. Let's say teacher 1. Okay, teacher 1. Then let's say it's a male. Date of birth, you can select date of birth. Let's say it's maybe we can just enter the date in this format. Let's say 20th November 1990. Okay, then you can enter the physical address of the teacher, the phone number. Let me just enter a random number. The email address, let's enter teacher1 at gmail.com. Then we can enter the dates that they joined. So all these details are not mandatory. The only mandatory are the name of the teacher and the gender. All these others are not mandatory. But another very important one is the role. So the role, we have to select that this is a teacher. So remember, we had created a role, a teacher. So then you can enter the salary if you wish. The designation, maybe this teacher has extra duties. Maybe he's a sports teacher or maybe a class teacher. Okay, we can say it's a class teacher. And if it's a class teacher, we need to select the class. So let's say this teacher is a class teacher of year 6B. Okay, year 6B, like that. If this teacher is in charge of a bus, you can select if yes or no. Okay, then these are the permissions that we had granted to a teacher. So if you want to add a more specific permission to this teacher, you can do that. Okay, then the other thing that we need to do is to create login details. So we just need to click on new user. Then we can create a username for the teacher. Let's say the username is teacher1. Okay, then the login email was teacher1 at gmail.com. Okay, then we can create a password for them. They will have an option of changing it. So we can create a password for them. Okay, then we just need to click on add new staff. So the teacher's account is now ready. So what I want us to do is to log out from the admin dashboard and then log in as a teacher so that we can see how the teacher's account looks like. So I'm just going to log out as an admin, and then I'm going to log in as a teacher. So the teacher also logs in from the back end. So I'm just going to enter the login details of the teacher. So the username was teacher1, and then let me enter the password. Okay, and then I click on login. So okay, so it says that the page is not found. Okay, so what you're going to do, okay, sometimes it may redirect you to another page, but this is because of the WooCommerce plugin that we had installed. So what you're going to do, just open a new incognito window. It's a new incognito window, and then we need to log in as an admin. So just log in as an admin. Okay, so enter your username and the password. Okay, so what you're going to do once we log in, you just scroll down to where you have plugins, then click on installed plugins. Then just go to where you have WooCommerce. So first I want us to deactivate this plugin. Let's deactivate the WooCommerce plugin. Then we need to log out. So just log out and then close the incognito window and then go back to this page and then refresh. Okay, so when you refresh, just hover on the toolbar and then click logout. And then you can log in again now as a teacher. So now we should be able to log in as a teacher. Okay, yes, so as you can see, so we are logged in as a teacher. So this is the teacher's account. This is the teacher's dashboard. As you can see, it only has a few options. So the teacher can only manage academics. On the SM school, the teacher can only accept leave requests and conduct live classes. So the leave requests are from the students. Then the teacher can manage the students, then examination, and they can also change their profile. They can change the color scheme if they want, any color scheme. They can just change it. They can change their username, the email. They can reset their password from here. And then they can update their profile. So that is how the teacher's account looks like. So let me log out as a teacher, and then I log in back to the admin dashboard. Okay, so let me log in as an admin. So now that we have created a teacher's account, the next thing that we need to do is to assign classes to different teachers. Okay, you remember we created classes. So we need to assign classes. So actually the teacher that we had created, we had assigned them a class. We had made them a class teacher. So let's see whether that reflects. So when you go to where you have SM academic and then go to class sections, so I think we assigned them year 6. Let's confirm that. Yes, year 6 section B. So you can see here the class teachers, it says the class teacher is teacher 1. Okay, so when you create a teacher's account and you assign them the role of a class teacher, then it will be automatically updated on that class section. Okay, so the other thing that I want us to do is to create subjects and assign different teachers to those subjects. So to create a subject, all you just need to do is to go to where you have subjects. So just click on subjects, and then you can add a new subject. So to add a new subject, you just need to click on this button, add new subject. Then you can enter the name of the subject. Let's say mathematics. Okay, Then you can enter the subject code if there is, maybe 1, 2, 3. Then the subject type, you can select the type of subject it is, so it's a practical subject. Then the class, if mathematics is being taught in all the classes, so you just need to click on select all. Okay, then you just click on add new subject. Then let's add another subject, let's say English. Okay, the subject code, let's say 312. Then the subject type, let's say theory. Then class, we can select all. Okay, then just click on add new subject. Let's add another subject, let's say business studies. Okay, then we need to select the class, or we can enter the subject code, let's say 345. The class, let's select all the classes. Okay, then just click on add new subjects. So when you click on view all, so you'll see that the subjects have been created: business studies, English, and mathematics, for all the classes from year 1 all the way up to year 6. So you can assign teachers. So let's do this. Let's assign mathematics. Okay, let's use mathematics. So let's say mathematics year 1. So you can assign teachers. So you just need to type the name of the teacher. So for example, you can type teacher 1. So we just have one teacher, but when you create more teachers, the list will be long. So you just need to select the teacher who is in charge of that class. So let's say that's teacher 1. Okay, and you can actually assign more than one teachers to one subject. Okay, or more than one subject to one teacher. Okay, so you just need to click on assign teachers. Okay, then we can go back to view subjects. Okay, so you can see here it says mathematics. There is one teacher for year 1 who has been assigned. You can even assign another teacher. Okay, so let's do the same. Let's go to year 6. Just click on assign teachers. Year 6. You just need to type the name of the teacher here. Then select the teacher. Then click on assign teachers. So once we have assigned subjects to various teachers, then it will be easier when we are creating the timetable. Okay, it will be easier when creating the timetable. So that is how to assign subjects to teachers. You can assign as many subjects to a given teacher, or as many teachers to a given subject. The other thing that we need to do is to create the timetable. So to create the timetable, you just need to go to where you have a timetable. Okay, so then you click on add new routine. Okay, so here we're going to create the timetable. You can select the class. So let's say you want to create the timetable for year 6. Okay, so the class section, we can select year 6B. Okay, then the subject, let's say mathematics. Okay, then the start time, let's say 7:45. The end time, let's say 8:45. Then the days, let's say it's all the way from Monday to Friday. Okay, Monday to Friday. Okay, let's remove Saturday and Sunday. Okay, then we can select the teacher. So when you click on teacher, you can see it will display all the teachers for that subject. So it only displays one because we have only created one teacher. But if it's mathematics, it will select the teachers for mathematics. So you just need to click on that teacher, then you click on add new routine. Okay, then you can do the same for another subject. So let's say it's the same class, year 6, let's say section B, subject English. The start time, let's say it starts at 10 o'clock to, let's say, 11 o'clock. Okay, then the day, it's all the way from Monday to Friday. So let's remove Saturday and Sunday. Then when you click on select teacher, it doesn't display any teacher because the only teacher that we had created, we assigned them mathematics. But if you want to create another teacher, we have learned how to create a teacher's account. Just go to where you have SM administrator, then staff list, then you can add a new staff. So actually, let's do that very quickly. So let's add a new teacher, add a new staff. Okay, let's say the name is Brian. Okay, the gender is male. Let's say the date of birth, let's use the same one. The phone number, let's just enter a random number. The email address, let's say teacher2 at gmail.com. Then we can select the role. So the role is a teacher. Then designation, we can say it's a class teacher of year, a class teacher of, let's say, year 6A. Okay, then permissions, we had already set that. Then we can create an account for them. So click on new user, the username, let's say teacher2, then the login email, let's say teacher2 at gmail.com. Then the password. Okay, so we just need to click on add new staff, and the staff has been added, the teacher has been added. So then we need to assign that teacher a subject. So let's go to where you have SM academic, then go to subjects, then click on just go to where you have year 6 English, year 6 English, this is year 6 English. Okay, click on assign teachers, then you select the teacher, so teacher2. So you can see teacher2. Okay, it doesn't display teacher2 because the name that we gave to that teacher was actually Brian. Okay, so when we search Brian, okay, you can see it now displays the teacher. So the teacher was Brian, not teacher2. Teacher2 was just the username for login, the login username. Okay, so just select Brian, then click on assign teachers. So the teacher has been assigned to year 6 English. So all you just need to do, we were creating the timetable, so just go to where we have or just go to where we have timetable on SM academic, then click on add new routine. So we are creating the timetable for year 6 section year 6 section B. Okay, so we can select the subject. So the subject is English. Then the start time, let's say the start time is 10 o'clock. Then the end time is 11 o'clock. Okay, then we select the day. Let's say it's all days apart from Sunday and Saturday. Then we can now select the teacher. So you can see now it displays Brian because Brian was assigned to English. Okay, so you just select Brian and then click on add new routine. Okay, okay, so let's select the time. Let's use the time that is indicated here. So let's increase this to 10. Okay, so 10:00. Okay, 10:00 a.m. then to 11:00 a.m. I think we forgot to indicate a.m. So just click on add new routine, and as you can see, the timetable has been created. So the students will be able to view the timetable from the students dashboard, as I showed you when we were starting the video. So we shall create an account for the students, and I will show you how to access the timetable on the students dashboard. So after we have created the timetable, the next thing that I'm going to show you is how a teacher can assign homework, study materials to students in his or her class. So to do that, let's log out as an admin and then we log in as a teacher. Okay, so let's log in as a teacher. So let's say it's teacher 1. Okay, then the password is okay. Okay, so let's log in as a teacher. Okay, so to post homework or to create homework for the students, the teacher just need to go to where we have SM Academic and then go to homework, and then so the teacher can click on add new homework. Okay, and then enter the name of the homework. Let's say reciprocals. Okay, so then the class, so let's say year 6, then the section, maybe let's say it's the same teacher who teaches section A and B, or if it's just section A, you can just click on section A. If it's for both, just click on select all. Okay, then you can enter the due date or the dates that the homework should be submitted. Let's say, for example, it's the 24th of November. Okay, then the subject, let's say mathematics. Okay, then you can enter some description or some instructions for the homework, and then you can choose the file. You can upload an attachment. Let's say maybe it's a PDF file or an image. Yeah, okay, so you can select the one that you want. So let's say, for example, it's a PDF file. Okay, so you can just select the PDF file that you want. Okay, then just open, and then there will be options of sending SMS to parents. We shall learn how to integrate SMS, or how to send notifications to parents, to students, and so on. So you can tick mark this. You can send SMS to students, send SMS to parents, and also this one, you can tick this, that make homework downloadable in application. Okay, so once you do that, you just need to click on assign homework, and the student will be able to receive the homework. So later on, I'll show you how to create the student portal. The student can be able to receive the homework, do it, and submit it on the portal. Then the teacher can also upload study materials in a similar way. So you just go to where you have study materials, then click on add new study material. Okay, so you can select the class. Let's say again it's year 6. Let's say it's for all sections. Then the subject is mathematics. Then the title, maybe it's fractions. Okay, so you can enter a description. Then you can also enter a URL. Maybe it's an online resource. You can just enter the URL of that online resource. And then if it's a PDF file or an image, you can just attach it. Just click on choose file, you can attach it and then click open. Then remember to tick mark this, that makes study material downloadable in application. Then you just need to click on add new study material. So the study material will be posted to the students, and we shall confirm that once we create the student account. The next thing that we need to do is how a teacher can create an examination. So all you just need to do is go to where you have SM examination. Then when you click on the dashboard, you can see where you have manage exams. Just click on add new exam. Okay, so you will enter information about the exam. So the exam title, let's say it's mathematics paper 2, for example. Okay, then you can fill in these details: exam center, there's date of the exam, let's say it's 24th November, then the class, let's say year 6. Okay, then we can also enter the end date, let's say it's 25th of November. Then we need to create the exam papers. So they are the ones that are already created for you based on the subjects that we had created. So there was mathematics, English, and business studies. So let me remove the business studies one and the English. Let me be left with mathematics. Okay, so we need to fill in this information. The maximum marks, let's say it's 100. Then the paper date, let's say it's 25th. Then the start time, let's say 9:44, and the end time, let's say 11:45. Then the exam, the room number, you can leave it blank. Then you can add as many papers as you wish. Okay, so then the other thing is the grading criteria. So if you wish to change it, depending on the system on the curriculum system that you use, it may differ. So you can change it to the one that you wish. Okay, then okay, so here where we have admit cards, okay, you can see we have admit cards, room numbers. So just leave this. The only thing that we shall do is to publish the exam results once the exam is done, and once we have entered the marks. So the student can only access their results once the results have been published. So when you do that, all you just need to do is to click on add new exam. So the exam has been added successfully. So if you want to view it, just need to click on view all. Okay, so you can see there is a new exam here, mathematics paper 2, year 6, and all this information. Okay, so if you want to share the timetable with the students, so you just need to click on so you can see here it says that the timetable is unpublished. So if you want to change that, you just need to click on view, and okay, so this is the timetable. So if you want to share it with the students, you just need to go back to where you have, okay, just go back to manage exams. Okay, then click on this small pen here. This is to edit the exam, so just click on it. Then you just need to scroll down, and as you can see here where we have timetable, just change it to published. So when you publish the timetable, it should appear on the students portal. They can be able to access the timetable, the exam timetable. They can check when they have which paper and so on. Okay, the other thing that we need to do when you go back to manage exams, okay, okay, so we actually did not save, so we need to save. So after we select published, we need to go down and click on update exam, so that when we go back to manage exams, we can see that the status has been changed to published. So this exam has been published. When we create the student portal, we shall be able to view it. So before we can continue creating the exam, so first we need to add some students. So let me show you how to add students. So what you're going to do, we're going to log out as a teacher. So let's log out and then we log in as an admin. So let's log in as an admin. Okay, so to register new students, what we just need to do is to go to where we have SM student, just hover on SM student, then click on admission. Okay, click on admission. Then so we're going to enter the details of a student. So you can even do bulk admission. So bulk admission, if you have a list of students in an Excel file, so you can just select the class of the student that you want to add, then the section, and then you import the CSV file. Okay, you just need to click on browse. You can select it, and that way you will have added students to the system. So if it's just one student that you want to admit, you can do this. So you just come back here, enter the student name. So I'm just going to enter these details quickly. Okay, so some of them are not mandatory, like religion, blood group. You don't have to enter all those. Then there's also an option of uploading an ID. Okay, an ID. You can do that also. Then very important is to enter the admission date. So let's select a date. Then the class. Okay, so let's say we are admitting them to year 6 section B. Okay, year 6 section B. Then we need to enter their admission number. Let's say 1 2 3 4 5. The roll number, let's say 003. Then you can upload a photo, a passport photo. Then you can enter the parents' details, the father's name, the mother's name, father's phone number. It's not compulsory, but you can just enter them. So let's say mother's name is Mary. Okay, then father's phone number, let me just enter a random number. Then mother's phone, just a random number. Then you can even upload the parent's ID, but it's not mandatory. Then we need to create an account. So just go to where you have new user, click on new user. Let's give them a username. Let's give them a username of King, and then the login email, let's say king@gmail.com. Then the password. Okay. Then for the parent, you can also give them a separate login credentials if you wish, or they can just use the student credentials. But if you want to give the parent separate login credentials, just click on new user. Then you can give them separate login details. So we are not going to do that. They can just log in using the details of the students. Okay, so then so here they will be presented with the fee structure. So we haven't created the fee structure, but once we create the fee structure, the parents, the students can be able to check the fee structure on the student portal, as I showed you when we were beginning this video. Then if the child needs to enroll for transport, then they can select the transport route and vehicle. We haven't created the vehicles. We shall do that, and the transport routes, and also the hostel. If they need accommodation, we can we can allocate them a room in the hostels. So once we do that, all we just need to do is to click on submit, and the student has been added. The student has been added. So we can view students. So when you click on view students, you can see that this is the student detail. So the more you continue adding more students, the more this list will continue increasing. Then instead of adding the student one by one, it would be a long process. If there are many students, you can ask the parent to go to the front end. So I will show you how we can embed this registration form on the front end so that they can register from that section, from the front end section. So the students will register by themselves. The process will just be the same, and all the information will be updated in the database, so you don't have to add the students one by one. Okay, so once you do that, let's go back to the examination. Let's complete creating the examination, issuing admit cards, and uploading the results of the student. So what I'm going to do is to log out from the admin dashboard, and then we log in as a teacher. Okay, so it was teacher 1. Okay, then the password. Okay, so let's go back to SM examination, then click on dashboard. Then we need to go to where we have admit cards. So we had already created the exam. So when you click on view exam, you can see that there is one exam that is already created. So when you go back to the dashboard, we need to issue admit cards to the students. So when you click on manage admit cards, so you just need to click on generate admit cards. So when you click on generate admit cards, it will present you with the list of the students in that class. So the importance of admit cards is if there are students that you want to restrict from doing the exam, maybe their parents have not paid the school fees, or for some other reasons, some of the students will not be allowed to sit for the exam. So these admit cards, for you to do the exam, you must have an admit card. So you just need to select the students who should do the exam, or if all of them have admit cards, you just or if all of them qualify to do the exam, you can just select all of them. Then you can enter the admit card starting number or exam roll number. So let's say, for example, you can enter a prefix of 001. Then roll number, let's say it starts with 001 also. Then you just need to click on generate admit cards. So once you generate admit cards for those students, they are now permitted to sit for the exam. Okay, maybe if it's a physical, if they are doing exam in a physical classroom, so they can just print it out. So once they print it out, they will have an option in the student's dashboard to print the admit card, and they can go with it to the exam room. So that is how to allow students to do the exam. So once you do that, the next thing, I had showed you how to create or how to publish the exam timetable. The other thing that we need to do is to enter the results. So let's say the exam has been done and you have marked the exam, and now it's time to publish, or the time to upload the results. So to do that, you just go to where you have manage exams. Okay, so this was the exam. So just click on edit. Okay, so actually let's go back, just click on view all. So we need to go, so as you can see, the exam results are not published. So just go back to the dashboard, SM examination dashboard, then go to exam results, click on exam results, manage exam results, then click on add results. Okay, so we need to add the results, so we can enter the marks. So for example, so we need to select a student. So this was year 6 exam, year 6 section B. so we select the student. So these are the students that we enrolled, so just select them, and then we need to enter the marks. So we had only created one exam, that was mathematics, but if there are many exams, they will appear here, all of them. So let's say they scored 80 marks out of 100 marks. So the remark, you can say that's well done. Okay, that's the teacher's remark. Okay, or rather, actually, we can say, okay, let's say very good. And if there, okay, very good. If there are other comments that you would wish to add, you just need to enter them there. Okay, then once you're done, you just need to click on add exam results. So the exam results are going to be added, but still the student cannot access them. So the student will only access them once they have been published. So for you to publish the exam results, so you just need to go back to the dashboard, SM examination, or rather just go to manage exam. Just go to manage exams. Then you need to go, you need to click on edit, just edit it, and then you scroll down to where you have, exam results. So just click on published. So when you publish those results, they are now going to be visible to the student, to the student's portal. So once you're done, when you publish, don't forget to click on update exam. So that way the exam has been created and the student can be able to view it. So once we create the student's dashboard, they will be able to access it, as I will show you. So we are now almost done with the roles of a teacher, what a teacher can do. So the other thing that I want us to do is to go back to the dashboard, the admin dashboard. We need to create an account for the accountant or the person who is going to be in charge of the finances, or if the administrator is also the one who is in charge of the finances, then there is no need to create an account for the accountant or the finance officer. But if the person who is supposed to manage the finances is a different person, then we have to create an account for them. So you just go to where you have administrator, then click on roles. So we're going to add a new role. We're going to add a new role, that is accountant. Okay, accountant. Then what can accountant do? So an accountant can only do things related to money. So let's say an accountant can manage invoices, manage income, manage expenses, delete invoices, delete payments, view statistics for the payments, view statistics for the income, expenses, amounts by fee structure, manage fees, send notifications as well. I think those are the activities, or those are the permissions that an accountant can do. So once we're done with that, you just need to click on add new role. So before we actually exit from this page, let's also create a new role for the librarian, because we shall also have a librarian. Okay, we shall also have a librarian. Okay, so the permissions of the librarian is just to manage the library. Okay, so manage library. Let's see what else they can do. Okay, they cannot manage admissions, they cannot manage students, they cannot delete students, so they can only manage the library. Okay, they can only manage the library, so we just click on add new role. Okay, so once we're done with that, we just go to staff list. So we need to add a new staff, that is the accountant. So just click on add new staff. So we have said you do this if the person who is supposed to manage the finances is a different person. So we just need to enter their name. Let's say the name is Lucy, gender is female, the date of birth Okay, let's just enter a random date of birth. So let's say 1990. Okay, phone number, let's just enter a random number. Then email address, let's enter a random email address. Then we need to select the role. So this is the accountant. Okay, that's very important. Then we can leave the others blank. Okay, then we need to create an account for them. So new user. So the username, we can give them a username of accountant. Then the login email, let's say accountant@gmail.com. accountant@gmail.com. Okay, and a password, we can give them a password. They will have an option of changing it later. Okay, then we just click on add new staff. Okay, then we can also add a new staff. That's the librarian. So when you click on view staff, you can see we already have 3 members of staff. There is the accountant and 2 teachers. So let's also add a librarian. So the librarian, let's give them a name of Vincent. Then let's say it's a male. Date of birth, let's say the date of birth is 1982, April 13th. Then the phone number, let's give them just a random phone number and a random email address. Then the role, we need to select that it's a librarian. Then we can skip all these, and then we go to new user. We need to create an account for them. So a username, let's give them a username of librarian. Then the login email, let's say librarian@gmail.com, librarian@gmail.com. And then the password, so let's give them a password. Okay, then we just need to click on add new staff. So we have created the new staff. So if you want to log in as the accountant, so let's log out as an admin. So the accountant, the librarian, the teachers, all of them will log in from the back end. Okay, so the username of the accountant was just accountant. Then the password is okay. Then we need to log in. So when you log in, so this is the dashboard of the accountant. As you can see, the accountant can only manage some elements of the student, which is actually to send notifications, and accounting, that is everything to do with the finances. So as you can see, that's the dashboard of the accountant. Then the dashboard of the librarian, let's see how it looks like. So let's log out from the accountant. So let's log in as librarian. Okay, okay, so this is the account for the librarian. As you can see, the librarian can only manage the library. Okay, the books, the library cards, and so on. So let's log out, and then we log in as an accountant, so that we can see how the accountant can create fee structures and invoices and post them to the students. Okay, so let me log in. Okay, so let's say that the accountant wants to create a new fee type. So Okay, when you go to the dashboard of the accountant, you can see it says total invoices 0, the paid ones 0, everything is just 0. So we can start by going to where we have fee types. Okay, so we have fee types. So just click on add new fee type. So there could be several fee types. Let's say, for example, tuition fee. So let's say tuition fee. So for all classes, let's select all classes. Then the period is just we can say it's if there are 3 sessions in a year, we can say it's okay. We don't have an option for 4 months, so you can choose the mode that how recurring do you want it to be. Is it monthly, quarterly, yearly, and so on? So let me choose monthly. So let's enter an amount of let's say 1,000. Okay, so the currency is set to dollars, but we shall change that to, I'll show you how to change it to your local currency. Then auto generate invoice of admission, yeah, you can select that. Then do you want to disable the dashboard to the students unless the fee is fully paid? Let's leave that one. So we can allow them to access the dashboard even if they haven't paid the school fees. So you just need to click on add new fee type. Then we can enter another fee type. Let's say we can say expenses. Okay, expenses. Let's say for all classes, let's say it's just a one-time payment. Let's say amount is 500. Okay, then you can click on add new fee type. So when you click on view all, you can see all those fee types for all the years. Okay, so the other thing that you're going to do is to create invoices. So let's say you want to create invoices for a particular class or for a student within a particular class. So what you just need to do is to click on add new fee invoice. Okay, add new fee invoice. Let's say you want to create a single invoice, or you can even create bulk invoice for a whole class and so on. So let's say you want to create an invoice for a whole class. Let's say the class is year 6, then all sections. Then we can select specific students, okay, or you can just select all. Okay, then you can even view the fee structure here. So okay, so this is the fee structure, but we haven't yet created the invoice, so that's what we are doing now. So once you do that, you can give it a title. Let's say invoice 001. Okay, you can enter some description. Then if you want to allow partial payments, you can tick mark this checkbox. Then you can enter amount. Let's say it's 1,000, or actually it's 1,500. Okay, 1,500. If there's a discount, you can enter it there in percentage. The date issued, let's say it's 9th. Then there is a due date. If you want to set a due date, you can enter a due date, and then you just need to click on add new fee invoice. So when you do that, on the student's dashboard, the parent or the student can be able to check that they have a fee invoice of how much. Okay, and then they can just proceed to pay as we had agreed, or as I had shown you when we were starting this video. Then I need to show you how to create payment methods. So to do that, we need to log out from the accountant dashboard and log in as an admin. So when you log in as an admin, we just need to go to where we have SM School and then click on settings. Okay, we need to click on settings. Then we need to go to where we have payment methods. So there are many available payment methods. There's Stripe, but then Stripe is not allowed in all countries. The same case to PayPal, but some of them are global. You can use them in any country, and some of them are specific to different countries. Like for example, in Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, Zimbabwe, Rwanda, there's this PesaPal that allows you to pay using M-Pesa. Okay, but to do that, you will need these two. So as a school, you will need to have a pay bill number, or an M-Pesa pay bill number, or an M-Pesa till number. Then there's a video I'm going to leave a description too that will guide you on how you can get the PesaPal consumer key and the PesaPal consumer secret from your pay bill number, and then you just need to paste them here. So once you paste them here, the parents will have an option of paying directly through pay bill numbers or M-Pesa till numbers. Okay, then you can also display this information. You can display this information to them, to the parents. They will have, when you set up this payment method, the parents can be able to see this instruction, and they will be able to pay using PesaPal. Then you can also decide to enter or to use the bank transfer method. Okay, the bank transfer method. So actually, let's enable this one. This was the PesaPal. Let's enable that one. Then also let's enable the bank transfer method. You can enable the others as you wish. Okay, as many as you wish. So we need to enter these details. The branch code, let's say commercial bank, your account number, the account name, and some instructions on how to pay the amount. So you can enter the instructions here. So once you do that, you just need to click on save. And the payment settings have been made. So the parents will now have options of paying via M-Pesa or paying via bank account. But as I've told you, I'll share a link with you on the description of the video so that you can learn how to integrate the PesaPal consumer key and PesaPal consumer secret to your system. Okay, so once we do that, so I need to show you how when a parent makes payments, how you'll be able to receive that payment on this system. So to do that, first we need to create the login or the login page for the student or the parent. So to do that, we need to just create a new page. Okay, so just go to where we have pages, then click on add new. So we need to create a new page. So let's give this page a title of, login page. Login page. Okay, then all we just need to do is to click on publish. So once we click on publish, the other thing that we need to do is we need to go back to the dashboard. Okay, actually let's publish. Okay, so the page has been published. So just go back to the dashboard, the WordPress dashboard. Then go to where you have SM or school management. Just click on settings. Okay, then go to where you have shortcodes. Then we need to copy this. We need to copy this shortcode. So to display login form and students dashboard on a page or post, use this shortcode. So we just need to copy this shortcode. So once it has been copied, then we need to paste it on a page, on the page that we have created. So just go to pages, click on all pages, then where you have the page that we created, which was login. Okay, just click on edit. Just click on edit, and then okay. So here you need to choose a block. So just search shortcode. Shortcode, just click on it, and then we need to paste the shortcode there, like that. So once we paste the shortcode, we just need to click on update, and we want now to view this page. So just click on view or open link in a new incognito window so that we can see how it looks like. Okay, so this is how it looks like. So the student can log in. Okay, so this is the student will log in from the front end. So when we enter the username, so we had created a student with a username of King and a password. So let's log in and see how the dashboard looks like. Okay, so this is the student dashboard. So this is the student's dashboard. So when we go to fee invoices, let's see whether the fee invoices can be found. So we had created a fee invoices worth 1,500. So you can see that it's there, and they will have an option of pay now. So when they click on pay now, you can see they have two options. They can pay with PaySapal or bank transfer. But we haven't enabled the PaySapal because we said you need the consumer key and the consumer secret. So you just watch the video that I have told you. I will share the link with you on the description. So once you select the payment method, let's say bank transfer, all you just need to do is to enter the transaction ID. So let's say the transaction ID is just a random number. Then we upload the receipt. So let's upload the receipt. Let's say that's the receipt. Let's upload it, and then you just need to click on proceed to pay. So so once you have paid, as you can see, it says that your payment is submitted and waiting for confirmation. So the accountant can be able to confirm whether that money was received, whether the accountant has received that payment, and if they have received that payment, how they can approve it. So what we're going to do, I'm going to log out from the student's dashboard, and then I'm going to log in as an accountant. And by the way, as you can see, sometimes you may have on the student's portal, you can see like mine, it has a toolbar options like the admin option. So we do not want that. We do not want the student's portal to have an admin toolbar. So to do that, let's log in. Let's log out, and then let's log in as an admin. So when we log in as an admin, alright, so what you need to do is to go down to where you have tools. Actually to where we have users. So just click on users. Then we need to select the student. So this was the student. This was the student. So we need to click on edit. So if there are multiple students, you can select all the students, and then we need to disable the toolbar when viewing the site. So you can see this option where it says it shows that the toolbar has been ticked. That means the student can be able to view the toolbar. So we need to disable that. So you disable that option, and then you just save or update user. So when we now log in as a student, we shall not be able to view that toolbar. Alright, so what we need to do now is to log in as an accountant so that we can see whether the payment that was made has been received. So let me just log in as an accountant. Alright, so this is the accountant's dashboard. So we just need to go to where we have SM accounting. Let's see. So then we need to scroll down to where we have fee invoices. So when you click on payment history, it doesn't give any history of payment, but when you click on pending payments, so just click on pending payments. Okay, so you can see that there's a transaction that has made here. This is the receipt number, the amount that has been paid, the payment method, it's through bank, then the transaction ID, the attachment. So when you click on it, you can be able to see the attachment. So that was just a random image that I had selected. Then the date and the invoice itself. So, and the student, of course. So you can decide to approve. So when you click on approve payment, so what you do is to confirm that the payment has been received. And when you now go to payment history, you can see that it has been added here. So these have so the more the students continue paying the fees and you approve them, the more this list will continue getting longer and longer. All right, so that is how an accountant can be able to receive and approve payment from the students or from the parents. Then the other thing that I want us to do very quickly is how to display the login page of the students on the home page or on the front end. So let me show you one thing. So when you log out as an accountant and then we go back to the website itself. Okay, so this is how it looks like. So there's nowhere, okay, we already have the login page, but the students need to access it. So we need to add the login page to the navigation menu. So when you see on the navigation menu, we only have three elements, that is the home page, the about page, and the contact page. So we need to add the login page to the navigation menu so that the students can be able to access it. So to do that, we're going to log in as an admin. So you just log in as an admin, and then we need to go to where we have appearance, then menus. So just click on menus. Okay, so as you can see, these are the only three pages that are on the menu. So to add a page to the navigation menu, you just need to select it. So you can add as many as you want. So I'm just going to select the login page. Then I'm going to click on add to menu. So it has been added to menu. So when we log out and check the website, oh, sorry, we forgot to save. We need to save. So you just go down there and click on save menu. So when we log out, and then we visit the website again. Okay, so you can see the login page has been added. So when the students or the parents wants to log in, they just need to click on login, and here now they can be able to enter their login credentials and log in to the students dashboard. And as I told you, okay, let's see how it looks like. So let me log in as a student. Okay, so this is how it looks like. As you can see, the toolbar that was there is gone. So there is no way the students can be able to access the back end of the website. All right. So so we can log out, and then we log in back to the back end. So the other thing that I want us to do, I want us to see how the library works, how the librarian can be able to issue books to students and so on. So to do that, we're going to log in. Remember, the librarian also logs in from the back end of the website. So let's log in. So the username was librarian. Okay, and then the password. Alright, yeah, so this is the librarian dashboard. So when you go to where you have SM library and click on dashboard, so the librarian has three major things to do here. So the librarian can add books, add new books to the library. So when you click on view books, it says that there are no books, no data available. This is because there are no books that have been added. So to add a new book, you just need to click on add new book. Maybe if it's just one book, but there's also an option of uploading books in bulk. Maybe you have an Excel sheet of the books, so you can upload them in bulk. So when you click on add new books, so you can see not there. Okay, let's click on view all. Alright, so you can see this option here that says add new books in bulk. So when you click on that option, you can be able to upload a CSV file or an Excel file, and then it will be automatically added to the list of books. Okay, and you can export a sample so that when you're creating the Excel file, it should be in that format. For example, when we export this CSV sample, let's open it and see how it looks like. Okay, so this is how the Excel sheet looks like. So you need to create yours in the same format so that it will be automatically added to the list of books. Alright, but if you just want to upload one book, so you just need to click on add new book. So you can enter the details of the book. The book title, let's say, is biology students book. Then the author, you can enter the name of the author. The subject, let's say it's biology. The price, the quantity. So you can fill in these details where necessary. So you can enter how many books there are in total, the biology books. Maybe we can say there are 3 of them. Okay, the rack number, let's say they're in rack number 003. The book number itself, let's say it's 0002. The international serial book number, okay, you can enter it there. Just going to enter a random number, and then you need to click on add new book. Okay, so the book has been added successfully. So when you click on the list of books, or when you click on view all, you can see that there is one book here that has been created. Now, the other thing that the librarian can do is to issue books. So they need to issue books to the students, but before issuing the books, the students need to have library cards. So when you click on view library cards, it doesn't display any library card. So you just need to issue a library card. So you can enter, or you can select, or you can enter the prefix. Maybe let's say they are starting with 001, and the library card number, let's say it's 005, just random number. Then we can select the class of the students that we want to issue the books, or I mean to issue the library card. So let's say is year 6, let's say year 6. Then click all sections. Okay, and then we need to enter the date issued. let's say just a random date, and then we can click on manage library cards. So it's going to display the names of the students in year 6. So if you want to issue library cards to all of them, so we had only created one student, so you can select individual students, or you can just select all of them. So once you do that, you just need to click on issue library cards. So once the student has the library card, then you can now be able to issue the books to the student. So how can we do that? So you just click on all books. Okay, so so let's say you need to issue this book, and of course, since there are many books, if you have very many books, there's an option of searching for the book that you want. Okay, so there's a search label here, so you can search for any book that you want after you have added all of them. So let's say we want to issue this book to the student, so you just need to click on issue book. Okay, so so you can enter the class of the students that you want to issue the book to. So that was year 6, and then the section, let's say all sections, and then it's going to display the names of the students who have the library cards in that class. Okay, so let's say we want to select this student because we only have that one student in our system for now. So then you can check the library card. So this is how the library card looks like. Okay, then you can enter the date issued. Let's say we have issued it on 19th and they're supposed to return on 25th. Okay, like that. So you just need to click on issue book. So just click on issue book. So that book has been issued. Okay, and when you click on all books, let's go to where we have all books. So remember, the biology books were 3. Okay, there were 3 in total. So you can see here it now says there's 1 that has been issued. And also when we log into the students dashboard, the students will be able to see that the book has been issued to them. And when they return, okay, let me show you. So let's log out as a librarian, and then we're going to log in as a student. So the student logs in from the front end. So let's log in as a student and see. Okay, so when you go to where you have books issued, okay, they can be able to see that there's a book that has been issued to them, and when you see the return status, it says pending. So that means that they haven't returned the book yet. So let's say the student is done with the book and then now wants to return it. So when they return, okay, let's log in as the librarian one more time. All right. Okay, so when you go to SM library and you go to view books issued, okay, so you can see the status also on the librarian's dashboard. It says pending. So let's say the student has returned the book, so you can now change the status to returned. So once you click on mark as returned, so it's going to be updated, and you can see now it says returned. And also on the students portal, it will also read as the status will also be the status will change to returned. All right, so that is everything to do with the librarian. They can issue books to students and also add new books. Alright, so let's log in back to the admin dashboard. So by now we have done most of the major things. So I may not have gone through every detail of the system, because it would really take a long time to go through each and every detail. So we cannot exhaust everything on this video. So you can play around with the system. There are many more features that we have not done. There's the hostel, this transport feature. So for the transport feature, you can add vehicles and routes. Maybe if there are students who require transport, you can add a vehicle, you can add the routes, okay? And also you can create an account for the person who is in charge of transport, okay, or the driver. So you can create an account for them, just like we've created an account for the librarian, for the accountant, and so on. So as I have told you, we may not have gone through each and every detail, but let me know on the comment section if you have any questions, any clarifications that you may need. Please reach out to me and I'll be able to respond to you. And also, if you need assistance in installing the system to your school, you can always reach out to me and I will be glad to help you. Alright, so if you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing and also turning on the notification bell so that whenever we have new videos, you will be notified of them. So thank you so much for watching, and let's meet in the next video. Goodbye.